The analysis highlights the severe environmental damage caused by the Russian aggression against Ukraine. My colleague Mishev will speak more about that, but in the analysis this part includes the destruction of national parks, reserves and forests, leading to a significant loss of biodiversity and an increase in greenhouse gas emissions. The conflict has resulted in extensive environmental damage amounting to billions of euros, something like nearly 60 billion euros of damages, environmental damages conducted and identified so far, and it's rising. The ecological destruction underscores the need for resilient and sustainable practices even during times of war. Of course, it is interesting to mention that Ukraine is probably the first country that is recording and analyzing ecocide, instances of ecocide. Furthermore, in the analysis, we have the impact of conflicts in general on green transformative policies and practices. Wars not only cause loss of life and trauma, but also devastate natural, industrial, social, and cultural resources. Conflicts disrupt supply chains, making essential raw materials scarce and expensive, thereby hindering circular economy efforts. The financial strain of war diverts resources away from sustainable projects, while environmental degradation further complicates waste management and recycle initiatives. It's important to also mention that the environmental degradation during wars and conflicts further sustain the suffering of human population. And that's equally important to have in mind when we look at wars and conflicts. Policies and strategies for mitigating the impact of wars and conflicts on green initiatives is another chapter of this analysis, to which I summarize here. And it says that despite these challenges, there are ways to mitigate the impact of wars on green initiatives. This analysis suggests focusing on localized production, resilient technologies, and supportive policies, strengthening local recycling and manufacturing capabilities can reduce dependency on global supply chains. Investing in resilient infrastructure and adaptable business models can help maintain circular practices during conflicts. Local and central governments, national governments, play a crucial role in this context. Further, we have worked on revealing 5 key strategies for resilience. I'll briefly mention them here. The European, of course, the European Green Deal, which aims to make the EU's economy sustainable by turning climate challenges into opportunities, and includes measures to ensure resilient supply chains. The United States National Recycling Strategy focuses on improving the recycling system and maintaining infrastructure during emergencies. The UK's resources and waste strategy emphasizes minimizing waste and promoting resource efficiency. The Nordic Council of Ministers approach promotes regional cooperation and innovation to enhance circular practices. And the last but not the least, French legislation enacts laws to eliminate single-use plastics, improve recycling rates, and promote product repair and reuse. One common ground for all these key legislative and strategic approaches is that all of them include, and the updates include, the emergency, wars, and insecurities aspect, and they're envisaging an approach in which these practices will be made resilient and to sustain shocks in the economy, in the security, and the environmental degradation that is a consequence from wars and conflicts. These strategies serve as guidelines for less developed regions like the Western Balkans. By promoting local sustainable supply chains and investing in resilient infrastructure, these regions can enhance their ability to withstand disruptions. Fostering public-private partnerships and encouraging innovation in recycling and waste management are also crucial. Additionally, international organizations can provide support and resources to help these regions sustain circular economy efforts. In this context, I believe that the LogEx community and this LogEx initiative, including this Circular Economy Week that is held for 3 years now, we believe that is a great contribution towards improvements of the policies and practices in these areas, such as circular economy, as well as the wider context of the green economy. Conflicts can also present opportunities for advancing circular economy principles. Resource efficiency and local production can reduce dependency on global supply chains. Crises often spur innovation, leading to new technologies and methods that support sustainability. Post-conflict rebuilding offers a chance to integrate circular principles into new infrastructure, promoting green reconstruction and policy reforms. We have worked on providing some real-world instances within the analysis, and we are speaking about Ukraine and the Middle East. First, about Ukraine, we are exploring the facts that despite ongoing conflict, local recycling and resource management initiatives have emerged to counteract disruptions such as the ongoing Russian assault on Ukraine, and also we can see that the Ukrainian government is successfully guiding a transition and transformative projects in regards to the circular economy and relying on sustainable energy sources. Of course, there is much more to do, but this is a great example in the middle of the war, the success of the Ukrainian government to help by the Western supporters to sustain these immense attacks on daily basis. In the Middle East, prolonged conflicts have led to environmental degradation as well, but some regions have initiated recycling and waste management projects that are also revealed in the analysis. I'd like to take the opportunity to provide 6 recommendations that are part of this analysis paper and that are going to be shared with our partners, and in case they adopt it, we can jointly approach our governments in the region and, of course, the international community. The recommendations go as follows. The first one, invest in local recycling and manufacturing capabilities to reduce dependency on global supply chains. Of course, this is a recommendation to local and national government or governments in the region. Promote community-based initiatives that support resource and efficiency and sustainability. This is an activity in which also the civil society also, and as well as media, can join and promote the community-based initiatives. The third recommendation is to advocate for policies that prioritize sustainability and circular economy principles, even during times of conflict. And this is, of course, addressed to the civil society, but also to media and to other stakeholders in the society. 4, engage international organizations to support circular economy initiatives in conflict zones. We very well know that the international communities, the international community, organizations, bodies, and intergovernmental organizations have worked on securing budgets for these kind of initiatives. The only thing that the governments should do is to open the communication and cooperation channels. 5, encourage the development and deployment of technologies that can operate effectively in conflict-affected areas. This can be conducted by local and national governments to secure funds for local initiatives and the new technologies research and innovation in the countries, in the respective countries. 6, support analysis into materials and processes that enhance resilience and sustainability. Of course, this is also, again, directed to the civil society, but also to academia that can open projects within its curricula to work on analysis, to provide expert support to these kind of activities at national and at local level. Excuse me. In conclusion, while conflicts and insecurities pose significant challenges to the implementation of a circular economy, they also underscore the critical need for resilient and sustainable practices. By focusing on local solutions, innovative technologies, and supportive policies by the governments and other powerful organizations, it is possible to advance circular economy principles even in the most challenging times. Local recycling programs, resilient infrastructure, and public-private partnerships are vital for building a robust circular economy that is resilient to disruptions. Through education and awareness, communities can be empowered to contribute to sustainability efforts, ensuring a resilient and regenerative economic future.